Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Good to have you guys with me today and I hope you're all doing good. If it is your first time visiting my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave a comment and press the bell icon. My name is Sadia and I am from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. To make an egg benedict, we need to have a hot water. So here on top of my stove, I have a pan and inside I'm gonna have a hot water and I start boiling the water. And I have also in another pan, I have a half a cup of butter and I'm gonna turn on the stove to make it hot. In this pan, I have a hot water and I'm going to put my bowl on top of it to keep my sauce warm. But we are not going to boil that water. Also, I have lemon and I have English muffin, avocado, tomato, and 3 eggs to use for this recipe. So first of all, we want to make sure our hands are washed and cleaned completely. I'm going to separate the egg whites from the egg yolk. There is lots of different techniques and this is the easiest technique that you can use and it's nice and easy. And you know what? You can use, cook the egg whites, you can make a meringue with the egg whites, anything you want. So it's not like you're gonna throw the egg whites out. But for this breakfast, we just need the egg yolks. I want you to try this one and it is very tasty, and if you go to the restaurants and order this one, it's very costly, but when you make it at home it's just very less cost or cheap actually. So we're gonna put the egg whites on the side and we're gonna add a lemon or 1 tablespoon of lemon juice inside this 3 egg yolks, and we're gonna put them in a separate bowl now and start mixing it. Completely mix it a little bit before we add the butter in it. So after mixing the eggs and lemon a little bit, and this one is a little bit of hard part, I grabbed the hand mixer to see if I can mix it with that, but because it's not a lot, so I prefer to use my little mixer. Okay, nothing is there, just only hot water I have, and I'm gonna add my salt and pepper in it. So not very much, so I'm gonna add less than a teaspoon of, or 1/4 of teaspoon salt, and 1/4 of teaspoon I'm adding black pepper for this, and again I'm gonna start mixing it. Okay, so let's start our hot butter. Just want to make sure there's nothing here, so I'm going to use the strainer a little bit. Start mixing it very fast. The butter is hot, so it's going to give us nice and creamy texture. Look at that. This is nice and creamy. That's what we want to look. As you notice, I did not add all my butter at once, because this way you are going to judge if you need more or not, because if you put more, it's no good. If you put less, you can control it and you can add more. Okay, I'm gonna add more. And every time when you're adding the nice butter on with the egg, it's just gonna give it more creamy color. That's very nice. So our half a cup of butter for sure is gonna go here. And look, all the other extra milk is sitting at the bottom, so we don't need to add that in our egg benedicts. It's a beautiful color and beautiful thickness. That's what we want. If the eggs are a small or a medium size, so make sure instead of 3 you can put 4. Beautiful. So we don't put it anything else. We don't put them on top of water. We don't gonna boil anything. Otherwise, the butter and eggs gonna be separate from each other. When you pour the hot oil or hot butter in the egg yolk, that's why you're gonna have this creamy texture. It's beautiful. So our egg Benedict mix is ready. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the eggs out from the water that I boil it, and I had no chance to show you guys, but I will going to boil the water again, and I will put 2 more eggs to exactly show you guys what to do. But here I'm checking on my sauce. I make sure the sauce is mixed all the time, and I keep it on the warm water, and keep mixing it because we don't want the sauce to get hard. And also same time I'm gonna put my English muffins on the toaster, and make sure you don't use the knife for English muffin. Always cut the English muffin with hands. So now the water is boiling, and in a 2 cup of water I have 2 tablespoons. Before I'm going to add the eggs, I'm going to mix the water really good. Then after that, right away, before the water stop mixing, I'm going to add the eggs in it. And like I said, in this 2 cups of water, we have a 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Now here I'm gently mixing the water, but I'm not using any spoon or fork. One more important thing here is like when you're boiling the eggs inside the water and vinegar, make sure the temperature is not too hot. It's boiling, but really low. It's like a simmer kind of boil. And we're going to put our English muffin to get toast, very lighted brown. Slice your tomato, slice your avocado, or anything else, like if you want a meat, any kind of meat you like, ham, turkey, sausage, bacon. So make all of them ready. So make sure that egg whites should be cooked properly, but the egg yolk should be soft and runny. So always check before you let it boil forever. Has our toast ready. It's very nice, beautiful. So we have 2, and I have a little bit of butter. I'm gonna brush it or just put some butter in here, and I'm gonna turn water out and take the pot away from the heat. I'm doing everything on top of the stove, so I use it as a table and as a stove. I have 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We're gonna have more there. My avocado. If you can put a little bit of salt if you want. Here is just in case. Okay, so let's put a tomato, salt and pepper. Now I'm gonna add my avocados, taking the eggs out from the water. First put them on a separate plate, and from that plate I'm gonna transfer it to my top of avocado, because if there's any extra excess water, so we don't wanna put them on top of my English muffins or avocados. You can add hash browns, you can garnish it with fruits, with vegetable, anything you want. So now we put our butter, then we put tomato, we put avocado, we put eggs, and this is the time that we are going to put our delicious egg Benedict sauce. Egg Benedict is all about this. If your sauce is not good, your egg Benedict is no good. So this sauce is, believe me, it is so tasty. It's so creamy. Oh, I wish you were here to try it. So our egg Benedict is ready, and I'm enjoying this breakfast with my mom and with our herbal tea this morning. And I'm hoping you guys can make this one for your family and enjoy it as well.